This is Jackson, the first person to move in to the Sunrise Hostel. The first phase is complete, with the extension now ready for residents of the hostel at the Queen's to move in. Housing Minister Pat Orfila was there as the keys were handed over. The minister walked us through the rooms and amenities.
This is phase one, which comprises of 49 rooms. I think there's about 10 showers. I mean, you go and visit the shower rooms, toilets. We've thought of the disability areas too. We have people who may need help. So we have disability toilets, we have disability showers. We have a room for a gentleman who is visually impaired. So we thought, let's give him a room near a kitchen, near the showers, so that, and with less furniture, so that he doesn't stumble. You know, we want to make sure that everybody who's going to come over is going to feel that they have been well looked after and valued, because they are, and regardless what has been going on and all this mudslinging that we don't care, we do care. We care enough to produce this. And I think as you go along and you see what this government has got to offer for the residents of the Queen's Hotel, you really cannot fault this government on what we are producing.
For many, it will have been a long time coming, but Minister Orfila said she did not want to rush the process.
The building, I mean, if you're going to do something, do it right. Rushing through something and then looking back thinking we should have done that or we could have done that is not going to be in my books. I'd rather take longer but produce what has to be produced. I mean, I think it comes from teaching, no? That you don't want to rush through a book. You want to absorb it and then digest it and then deliver it. So I think we've delivered a very good product here.
Principal Housing Officer Gareth Flower was also on site and spoke to us about who got priority.
We've actually got people who are the permanents that we wanted to give sort of a priority to, because they are living in Gibraltar most of the time and working here. So obviously we wanted to give them a chance to get a better room than the people who are not here permanent, or people who just come to use the hostel as a hostel itself. So I think we've thought a lot about the move. We thought about convincing people to come, because there are other people who are using agendas or telling them wrong information to move on. I think when people have started looking what the final product is and what it entails, I think they've seen for themselves that it's a good move for them. I mean, comparing this to the Queen's Hotel now, there's no comparison really.
For Jackson, he was impressed with his new living conditions.
Extremely relieved, extremely excited, extremely happy, and this has exceeded my expectations. I mean, I was told that they were going to modernize it. You know, I lived in the Sunrise before and I lived in the Queen's, but I was told it was going to be modernized. But seeing the kitchen, I mean, like this is just like some Hollywood style stuff, you know, and then the room, really beautiful, yeah.
The rooms are kitted out with a bed, bedside table, mirror and wardrobe, and all rooms have fibre optic cable capacity. More people will be moving in the weeks to come. With phase one out of the way, focus now shifts on phase two, which should take about 18 months.